And welcome back to yet another video from my series Eaglemoss, the official Starships collection, in which I talk about different models released by the UK company Eaglemoss. This video will be about a second bonus issue, and it's the Starship USS Titan, released on the last day of August 2017, which means almost a year ago, which means that I'm very late about this. And just like in any regular Eaglemoss release, this has a magazine, which tells you that it's a Luna class launched in 2379, and a standardized box containing the actual model. The magazine has these 2 pages containing the detailed information, which is good, but we'll get to that in a few moments. On this box you can see the logos of 5 of the main Star Trek TV shows: Star Trek, Next Generation, Enterprise, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. Here you can see that this is a collector's model, not intended or designed for play by children under 14 years of age. Made in China, where else? Here on the bottom you can see it's trademark and copyright CBS Studios Incorporated 2017, because of course CBS is the owner of the whole franchise. And this is the ship with some detailed information. Let's get it out of this plastic thingy. Come on, okay. Let's flip this on the top, and here we have more detailed information about different parts of the ship. And again, different detailed information about the ship, this time from the back. So, the first thing I should mention probably is that these bonus issues don't contain any starships which you actually could see on screen. This starship USS Titan NCC 80102 is very well built. Here you can see again the registry number and the USS Titan United Federation of Planets information on both of the warp nacelles. But what I was trying to say is that this is the ship which was commanded by Captain William Riker. I almost said Shatner. And it exists only in a series of novels which take place after the last Next Generation movie called Star Trek Nemesis. But from the design it's very clear that it was inspired by the last Enterprise, the USS Enterprise E. You can feel that this is kind of a natural evolutionary step. It has a very interesting amount of surface detail on the hull, both on the top and on the bottom of the ship. It has the typical greyish kind of paint. This is the stand. Here you can see it's the USS Titan, trademark and copyright 2017. CBS Studios Incorporated, and this is the part of the video in which I always put all of the parts together to show you how it will look like in the case you will buy this one. How will it look on display? So this is it. A nice little ship, very interesting design. It's a bit unusual that the warp nacelles are on the bottom, because on the Enterprises they were always on the top, above the bridge section and the main hull. But other than that, the basic shape kind of reminds me on the Enterprise E and slightly also on the Enterprise D. But I think that this is enough about the model. The magazine. As I said before, it's the Luna class. The magazine begins with the table of content. And the specification of the real ship. It's a Deep Space Explorer, launched in 2379, commanded by William Riker. I was actually hoping that when they announced 2 years ago that they are planning to do a new Star Trek show, that they will do The Adventures of USS Titan. It would be really nice to see Riker as the captain and Picard to have a cameo as an admiral or something like that. Now on these 2 pages you can see the same detailed information I have shown you a few minutes ago. Just quick compare. It looks very similar to the drawings, except that they have a slightly different shade of grey, but that's not a huge problem. Designing the USS Titan. As I said, this wasn't designed for any of the movies or TV shows. This was created especially for the books. This is the cover of the first book. (2005). No, I have never read any of these novels, but I heard that the Titan books are actually pretty good. Here you have some early sketches, early versions of the ship. So you can clearly see the thought process behind the final design. Some early nacelle looks with more experimental, let's call it study pictures. More pictures from different angles. This is another cover, I think. Yes, it's the cover of the 4th book. So they included it in one of the novels. Dorsal view, ventral view. I really have to remember what these Latin words mean. That's interesting. I didn't know that they actually built a physical model. Tobias Richter, a famous person in Star Trek circles. Infinite diversity in infinite ways. This is the bridge of the USS Titan. It looks slightly similar to the bridges of the Enterprise D and also the Enterprise E. Oh, that's the end. Which makes sense because there were no on-screen appearances. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. I will try to return to at least one of these Eaglemoss videos per week. You should see some other worthy videos on screen right now. Thank you very much for watching and see you very soon. Bye.